Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today's video is on repotting your Naga plants into another pot. So as you can see, I've got my Naga plants here. Now I've grown these from seed. Now I don't know why they're slightly different sizes. These are Deshi Naga, large Deshi Nagas, which I've actually taken out from a Naga plant and I'm going to glue them. Now first things first, what you got to do is make sure you give it a good squeeze all round the pot, so that moisten the pot, moisten the compost, and then slowly, bit by bit, I'm going to start getting them out. Now once you know the compost is all nice and soft, what you have to do is twist it all around and then slowly pull them out. Get them out. Be very gentle with them. Last thing you want to do is damage the roots. You do not want to damage the roots. So put your finger in there and slowly get all the Naga plants out. Now the other way you can do is get it all out, all the compost out with the Nagas, but it's easy on a square pot. On a round one it's quite hard. So bit by bit, there you go, pull them out. Now, like I said, some of these are quite small and some of them are bit larger, but they're all the same age. This is about a couple of months, just over a month I believe these Nagas are. I forgot to put a date on them. So there you go. Once you've done that, get another pot. Make sure it's filled up about halfway with compost. Pick up your Naga and then slowly put it in the center. Make sure it's right in the center. Hold into the center. And then what you got to do, get compost all around it. Put compost all around the thing, the Naga plant. Make sure, push it down to keep it firm so that it doesn't fall over. Top up the compost all the way to the top. Just leave a little bit of space on the top, because what you want to do when you water it, you don't want the water dripping off the sides. And then push it down, hold it nice and firm, you can see. So very simple process, more or less, but you've got to be gentle with them. Just remember, these are very fragile. They're like little babies, so you don't want to damage the stem or the leaves, and the less damage the healthier it will be. So there you go, that's number one, more or less done. One thing about pepper plants, mainly chilies and Nagas, that I've noticed is the bigger the pot you pot them in, the more you get to harvest, the more chilies and Nagas you get growing on them. Long as you trim them as well, and the bigger they get. Right, so I'm going to do the same process with this one here. This one's slightly larger than the other ones, but exactly the same process. Gently put compost all around it, right in the center, filled up halfway, and then put the plant in, and then gently put compost all around it. Like I said, it's a very simple process. Just make sure you don't damage the plant. That's about it. So once that one's done, it's looking good, this one here. This one looks quite healthier than the other one. Hopefully get a lot of Nagas on this. There you go, that's all done. Right, next I'm going to give them a bit of plant food. See this? This is baby bio, as you can see, baby bio. So these baby Naga plants, I'm going to feed them a bit since I've just repotted them. So there's about 1 litre of water in there. Read the instructions on the back and add whatever drops you need. It's about 6 or 7 drops I believe. So fill it up, and then I'm going to screw on the top. And then what you got to do is make sure you give it a good shake. Give it a good shake so it all mixes in, and then pump it up, pump, and then give them a good feeding. Spray it nice and gently. Remember, you don't want too much pressure on the compost. You've just planted it. So there you go, baby bio. I find this is perfect for pepper plants when they're young. As they get older, I normally just feed them tomato feed, actually, nothing else. Tomato feed I find the best. And there are other plant food you can get, but I normally just use tomato feed, and I've had a good result on them. Make sure you soak them quite well. With chili plants, remember, keep the compost quite dry, slightly moist, not too wet. You don't want it too wet and you don't want it really dry. So it's just in between, so not too much water, because that can also damage the plants. So this is about it now. That's all done, most of it. So that's it for today. Here you got my other Naga plants I've got growing. Deshi Nagas, most of them are. And then these are the ones I've done today. Keep these in a nice sunny spot. I've got mine under the grow light, and they'll do very well under grow lights. But if you haven't got a grow light, put them in a nice sunny spot so they can grow well. And also here I've got my Carolina Reapers, the ones I bought, and look at that, mashallah, they're doing well. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and assalamu alaikum everyone.